So I recently did a review video on Mario Kart Double Dash, and while not my favorite game, it is the most unique game I've ever seen. So I decided to rank every track from worst to best. This is based on my own opinion, so if you disagree with my ranking, you can tell me why and share your ranking in the comment section. If you want to watch my review video, you can click the card right here, or you can watch till the end of the video. And with this occasion, since I started high school, I feel like I should do more videos like this so I can at least post content on the internet and not post anything and go radio silent for a whole month. I also have a Discord server where you can vote for the next video and chat with people. Yes, you heard me right. You vote for the next video whenever I announce it. So when that happens, make sure to vote for the video you wish to see the most. The one with the most votes wins. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started with my only F tier in this game. Try Dry Desert. Was there any other choice? In general, desert tracks are boring. Unless the execution is good, then it can be a good desert track. And the other side is Dry Desert. There are only two unique things about this track that sadly, in my opinion, don't do a whole lot to heavy lift this track into D tier. There is a tornado, and in the middle you can get eaten by a giant piranha plant. That's cool. So what about the rest of the track? There is nothing. The colors are boring and the track layout is eh. I have never had fun playing this track. You absolutely agree with me. Speaking of which, it came back in Mario Kart 8. Damn, I can't wait to trash this course in that game as well. D tier, Beach. It's a beach, it exists, I have nothing else to say. I guess it's cute that the award ceremony is hosted in this track, but otherwise, yeah, this beach course is underwhelming. I guess the funny looking birds can provide a good challenge, but that's about it. Oh, I almost forgot, there's this shortcut, quote unquote, that gives you double items at the beginning of this track, which wastes you a lot of time. Essentially, this is a long cut. I don't know why would you take this long cut, but whatever. And that's everything. Phew, thank god I didn't miss anything. Mario Circuit. Yeah, this circuit kind of exists here. It's a fine course, but really there's nothing too exciting about it. Wario Colosseum. So there are three tracks in this game that I consider divisive, and one of them is Wario Colosseum. I've seen rankings where it's at the top and rankings where it's at the bottom. As for me, sorry, but this track is not that memorable, which is a shame, especially considering it's a special cop track. One thing I remember is that there is a big jump designed to grab an item box, and that's it. I really have nothing else to say about this course. C tier, Luigi Circuit. What is a beginner track doing this high on a list? Well, you see, unlike the other beginner courses, this one is much more interesting than the rest. You literally go backwards towards the racers in the back of the pack. That is so cool for a first track. This left a very good big first impression when I played it. Even then, I can't rank this higher because at the end of the day, it still is a circuit course, but it's at least interesting compared to Mario Circuit. Mushroom Bridge. Why do people like this track again? I don't know. The only memorable thing about it is the bridge shortcut, which I hardly count this as a shortcut, since it's more likely to screw you over than to help you. Like 90% of the time you drive on that bridge, you're gonna fall, no matter what. Unless you're skilled at the game, then you will always fall. And if you're playing this with friends, you're gonna fucking embarrass yourself. Don't do it. There's also this other shortcut that's just another long cut in my opinion. It's faster than the one on Beach, but it's positioned in a weird spot. Does anyone even use this? Actually, here's a better question. Did you know you can drive down here in the first place? Cause I didn't. Anyways, there are cars and that's it. Moving on. Baby Park. Here's the second divisive track. People praise this track as the best one, and there are other people who hate this course. As for me, I never really liked it. It's literally just an oval. However, this track works in this game because, like I said in my review video, this track is built around the mechanics present in this game. And this is why it's good here but mediocre in the two games it came back. At the end of the day, I still don't like this track. Like I said, I was never really a fan to begin with. In fact, I don't think it was that good in the first place, so I don't know why everyone worships Baby Park like it's the second coming of Christ. The first one being Mario Kart, by the way. Dino Jungle. I will be honest with you, but I never really liked this course. It did not impress me, nor did the Mario Kart 7 version impress me. I think dinosaurs are a cool concept, but for this track specifically, you only interact with this big guy in the middle. Yes, there are some pterosaurs flying, but they have nothing to do with gameplay. I wish we had gotten a better dinosaur map. Oh well, we can have them all. B tier, Sherbet Land. Here's the final device of course. I have seen people like this track and many people trash this course. This ice team track is underappreciated. Yes, the game is already slippery, but the ice physics never bother me. The layout is solid, the hazards are fun to dodge, and the Mario Kart 8 remake is very good. A very solid course overall. It's a shame people never give this one its fighting chance. Bowser's Castle. This track is decent. I love how the controls of this game complement this track. There are lots of sharp turns, which are easier said than done in this game, since this one controls much different than any other Mario Kart game. Also, this is the first game to introduce that giant mechanical Bowser statue that was brought back for Wii and 8. This is the game that came out with this and I like its inclusion here. Also, this shortcut is easy. Very solid Bowser's Castle track overall. It's not the best, but not the worst. Rainbow Road. Also a very decent Rainbow Road. The camera might be tricky here since there's a lot of turns, but this Rainbow Road tests your skill at this game. Many speed boosts, the road gets twisty, and it also tests your ability to drift. This track has it all. However, I don't think it's an A tier track. My top 5 in this game consists of tracks that I like. I don't dislike this track, but I prefer other tracks in this game. A tier, Mushroom City. Probably my favorite traffic course out of all the games. Seriously, why hasn't this track returned in a future Mario Kart game? As the name of this track suggests, we are in a big city. Well, not really. But there are different routes, you know, like you are driving in a real life city. The layout is very good and the cars can be unexpected threats. This is a tour city track before the tour city tracks. I'm still baffled this hasn't come back. Oh well, maybe in the next Mario Kart game that will be released in the year of 2069 during an ongoing war with robots. Daisy Cruiser. I like it when Mario Kart pulls very wacky concepts that no one in their right mind would think of. This game has you driving through a cruise ship. That's so cool! The layout is also good, the obstacles are creative, I mean you are dodging moving tables, there is a split path that gives you double items. You have cut and love this track, it's very well done. Yoshi's Circuit. Yes, it's a circuit, but a very creative one at that. This one has you drive through an outline of Yoshi and it works. The track is difficult enough, has many shortcuts, many references to other Yoshi related stuff like this Yoshi copter right here. That's a reference to Yoshi's Island. Come on! And overall, this track is a vibe. It just makes me happy to play it. This is probably the best circuit track ever made. S tier, Waluigi Stadium. Probably one of the best stadium maps out there. Lots of bumps, ramps, and obstacles to dodge. Like a real stadium. I don't know how a stadium looks like. One of my favorite tracks in Double Dash. I hope the next Waluigi theme map is also going to be good, right? Right? DK Mountain. Was there any other choice? There's a reason why people love this track. This is the first track to have a cannon shoot you all the way to somewhere, this time all the way to a mountain. Why is that mountain grumpy? A cool little detail you will notice is seeing the blurry image of the cannon barrel in the distance and realizing just how far away it shot you. I like that little detail. And the track is pretty varied. You can launch you to a mountain, climb down the mountain while also avoiding big rocks and try not to fall down those cliffs. And the dreaded moving bridge. The perfect place to put items like a banana down, one of the best DK maps out there. And that was my track ranking. Great stuff overall. But what about the soundtrack? So I'm not going to count tracks that reuse songs, so that means that we are left with 10 unique tracks that use a unique song. And the worst one is Dry Dry Desert. What a shocker, there's just generic desert music. Peach Beach, generic beach music. Next, Baby Park. This song is very annoying. I don't want to listen to this. This is like the OG rendition of N64 Choco Mountain, but at least that one is slightly listenable. This one ain't for me, chief. I much prefer a Mario Kart 8's rendition of this song. Bowser's Castle, a very sinister sounding melody for this track. It's pretty good, however I would rather listen to other pieces of music in this game than this. Waluigi Stadium. I don't know dude, it's like they tried to do the same song for two different characters in one take and that's how the song was born. Alright, that's how. Sherbet Land. This song is beautiful, like the N64 counterpart. DK Mountain. Jungle noises done right. Mushroom Bridge. Damn, this song is good. It's so gosh darn catchy. The Circuit Team. Not as catchy as this one though. I love this one. And lastly, Rainbow Road. I mean it's Rainbow Road. Even if the track is bad, the music will always be good. So magical. Also, that N64 Rainbow Road motive was top notch. And that's it! Mario Kart Double Dash's track selection is pretty decent and the soundtrack is very good. Here's a tier list of the OST as well. Let me know in the comments section how would you rank these courses. Do you think Sherbet Land is the worst track in the game, or do you think Dry Dry Desert is decent? Anyways, join my Discord server. I will post a poll for the next video, link in the description below, and with that out of the way, I'll see you next time.